Recently, my Fujifilm X-H2s and the Fuji X-S20 got a huge firmware update that enhanced a lot the autofocus performances, so I can use them again to record my YouTube videos. And besides using the X-S20 as a top-down camera on my YouTube main setup, I decided to build a new rig around this Fuji X-H2s. Let me show it to you. Hello everyone, I hope you are all good. I'm Photorabs. If you don't know me yet, I'm a portrait photographer based in France, and I like creating content about action cams, vlogging kits, and anything related to cameras, whether photography or content creation. So if you are interested in these kind of topics, I highly appreciate if you go subscribe to my channel. That's a massive help. And if you'd like to help me even more, you can like this video. That's a massive help for the algorithm of my channel. I would like to mention first that this video is not sponsored by any of the brands that I will mention. All the ideas are mine, and as a content creator I struggle a lot with motivation, so your subscription, your like, that's a massive help for this motivation that I always seek for. But also, in order to get back the motivation and to be always ready to create, I need to change my setup from time to time. So I've made lots of changes to my main YouTube setup. Now I switched to Sony cameras there, except of the X-S20 that I use as a top-down camera, but I switched to Sony cameras. And by the way, if you are interested in a YouTube setup tour, I can do that. Write me that in the comment section box and I'll try to make that happen for you. But I need also another setup, another portable setup that I can use whether standing like now or sitting like you saw on some other previous videos on my channel, on a big chair or on a long chair. So I needed something that I can feel even more creative and I can turn around it easily. I can take it from a place to another in order to create the content, and more specifically this kind of talking head shots. Throughout my journey on YouTube, I tried several talking head setups, whether in the dining room, in the living room here, or even in my actual YouTube studio now, which is the second bedroom in the apartment. But because the apartment is too small, too tight, I cannot every time install my lights wherever I would like to film, or the cameras or the mics. So I needed something that is portable, that I can put at any height that I want. Now I'm filming this one, for example, standing up, which is something that I was hoping to have in my apartment to be able to create these kind of videos. Or I can take it down so I can sit on a long chair, for example, as you saw on some previous videos on my channel, and I can also use it when I'm here on the couch. So this setup is really versatile for me. I can use it almost everywhere in this apartment. This setup is mainly dedicated for some stories, for some talking headshots, whether here, or it could be here, or even here in the corridor, or here in the kitchen, or here at the door of my main YouTube setup, or even here in this messy setup for now. The main camera that I'll be using for this setup is my Fujifilm X-H2s that I have here. The audio is coming from the Rode mic Go 2 that I have, so it is wired to the camera. But if I would like to go a little bit further away on the setup, I can use a wireless microphone without issues at all. Now I'm using for this kind of frame this Sigma 16mm 1.4 along with the Black Mist 1/4 strength from Kent F Concept. So this filter is very nice, but I can also switch to a 13mm like now, or even a 27mm 1.2 from VILTROX like this shot. So yeah, I can have this capability to switch lenses and to have different field of views depending on the kind of content that I want to create. My camera is actually mounted on a Cobra RB-A400 from Ifootage. This is basically a monopod with a round base of about 40 centimeters. It has a payload of 10 kilograms, ideal for this setup, and a maximum height of a little bit more than 2 meters, which is perfect once again for this setup. I like this Cobra RB-A400 for many reasons. One is that we don't have these 3 legs of a normal tripod, so I can take this one from a place to another in my tiny apartment without hitting the doors, without hitting the walls, and so on. And the other thing is that we don't have much of footprint with this one. It's very tiny and I really like this one. I even changed my main YouTube video tripod to another Cobra RB400 just to gain more space behind the camera and in front of the camera that is sitting permanently on my desk. So that's something that personally I really appreciate on this setup. Not to forget that I mount this camera on a PhotoPro fluid head, the MH2L that I had here in the apartment, along with a super clamp from Manfrotto. I highly recommend this super clamp because it has a payload of 10 or 15 kilograms, which is way more secure for me, so I can have a peace of mind having my camera sitting here all the time without worrying about it. I have a magic arm here from Smallrig to hold my mic. On the other side I have the RF10C, which is this light that you can see here in the background from Smallrig, along with a Smallrig magic arm and clamp. So this is basically the setup that I have here, and now I will show you this light. The light that I'm using now is the Ifootage Anglerfish SL1 60DN, which is a 70 watt maximum output power that you can manage everything from the back panel of the light, or you can use the application like here. Now I'm at 9.2% power, which is equivalent to about 6 to 8 watt power coming out from the light. I'm using this lantern here. It's a 60 centimeters lantern, and I like it because it's fairly compact. I can take all the setup at once from a place to another in the apartment, and I can have the exact similar kind of light on my face. This one is very convenient for me instead of the big soft boxes, octagonal soft boxes with honeycomb grid. Let me know what you think about this light, this mood that I have here for this shot in the comment section below. On another note, this video is not sponsored by Ifootage, but I really like their products. They are very premium. This light, for example, is very compact, very lightweight, and it came in this carrying case, and if you know me, you know that I love carrying cases, especially for the light. So I can take this one with me. I can use it for my photo shoots outdoors, whether in a restaurant or anywhere I need extra light. I can take this with me. It fits inside of this one, or I can put it inside of my bag. You have the Bowen adapter, so you can adapt any softbox that you would like to on this light, which is very convenient. Once again, you can power it up via the power cord, the normal power cord, or you can use a power delivery USB-C 100 watt. So if you have a very powerful power bank, you can plug this light to the power bank and you can run it without issues at all, and that's for me perfect. So that was it for today. I hope you enjoyed it. If so, don't forget to hit like, to subscribe, and all these stuff. But the most important is to tell me in the comment section box your thoughts about this setup, whether you like it or not, or whether you have some other suggestions for a portable setup that I can use, whether standing or sitting on a chair in any place in an apartment, in a tiny apartment. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed it, and see you on another video. Ciao for now.